Hello and welcome to Project Art Now. So I've decided to do more videos like this, that is me just talking in front of the camera. Hope you don't mind the sudden change in the dynamic. I will still keep doing drawings and posting on Instagram. Also, while this is not the first time I do a video like this, my experience is practically non-existent, so please do bear with me. Okay, so for today's video I will be talking about AI, that is artificial intelligence, but more specifically the one that has been used lately to create art, if that's what you can call art. I don't know. I've seen that most people express it in a negative light, or at least from what I have witnessed, mostly from the point of view of artists, and people wanted to support artists. And generally speaking, I do agree with that sentiment. And I was thinking, if there could be a way to take this technology and use it to our advantage. And I say to our because I do consider myself an artist. And I'll be honest with you, the original intent of this video was to create a list of how an artist could use the AI art generator as a tool rather than just to be something to be feared of or anything like that. After all, the technology is here and it's here to stay. There's no point to cry about it. We might as well take advantage of it, if that makes sense. And I have to be honest, at the end I got only one idea, but hey, one is better than none, right? In a moment I will tell you what my idea is. Just first I want to be clear that I understand it won't apply to everyone, but if even a few people or even just one people find it useful, then it's... Before I tell you my idea of how an artist could make use of this new technology, I just want to point out that I see the trend of people using the AI just for funsies. I'll be honest, I don't blame them. I've seen a lot of people like criticizing people who use this AI to make portraits of themselves and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. And the reason why is because 99% of those people were actually interested in getting a portrait of themselves as a fairy, pirate, warrior, princess, whatever. But they just saw this new thing and they wanted to jump. And let's be honest, we've all been guilty of this, or just see the new toy and want to play with it. So, I mean, just human behavior and that's it. However, if anyone out there is interested in genuinely getting some digital art, I encourage you to hire a real human artist. Here's the thing. It's true that it's cheaper and the technology is getting better, so eventually we'll reach a point where objectively it will create a stunning art piece. I don't know how long it will take, to be honest. But regardless of all that, if the technology does indeed reach that point and is relatively cheap, like, I don't know, £5 or so for 20 pictures or whatever, then this is my theory. That will make a piece of art created by a human person even more valuable, if that makes sense, because like, I hope I'm wrong in the sense that there will be less artists working like human person making digital art, but on the other hand, if that's the case, then what they create will potentially have a higher value. I don't know if how am I making sense. Okay, so I did promise you an idea of how to use this technology as a tool, because at the end... Okay, so just one more thing before I tell you my idea of how to use this technology as a tool if you're an artist. More specifically a digital artist, but not necessarily, could benefit other form of artists as well. Just one thing. Back when the photo camera was first invented, there was this rumor that it will replace artists. As we know today, that wasn't the case. And the camera has improved widely since it was firstly invented. Now we have cameras that can take gorgeous pictures with almost no practice, like almost anyone without any knowledge can take stunning pictures because the technology of the camera is that good. But artists are still around us, thank God. And even there are some artists who make use of the camera to create their own art. I mean, I'm not saying it's the exact same situation, but there are certainly parallels in both. Okay, so here's how I can see an artist could use the AI art generator for references. What I mean by this is that many artists, including myself, need a reference to create an art piece. I know that there are people out there who are capable of creating stunning pieces of art with barely any reference, and kudos to you, but for the rest of us simple mortals, a reference is very helpful. And sure, you have tons of pictures on Google. You can just, if you want to, I don't know, draw a cow, you just Google cows and you have thousands of cows to draw. Or you could just go outside, take pictures, and then use those pictures as a reference. However, sometimes you need a very specific kind of reference, and here is where the AI art generator could work. So you write your prompt like as specific as you can, and it will give you something in return. Then you use that picture as a reference for your own personal artwork. I know it's kind of silly. It's not like, oh, like this mind-blowing revolutionary idea, but it could work. Also, if you have an idea of how other artists could use this as a tool, please do share it in the comment section. And while you go down there, check out the description box. You'll find a lot of interesting stuff. Also follow me on my socials. I love interacting with you all. Hope you have enjoyed this video and you will come back next time. Bye bye.